Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about the Tati Beauty Volume 2 leak. Was it real and should you buy it? First, make sure you're subscribed to this channel to be entered into monthly giveaways. So Tati Beauty has announced that they will be releasing a new Tati Beauty Volume 2 in 2020. Now, while Black Friday is usually associated with sales but not product launches,
My palette!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh my
in 2018
god.
when she launched Hello Beauty with a hair, skin, and nails booster, there was a little bit of confusion over the decision to launch supplements as opposed to cosmetics, and yet her company continued to grow, and a second supplement, which was like a kiwi seed booster, and offered refills and subscription services. She got a little bit of success, but definitely not as much success as she got recently with, according to her company, palette sold about 100,000 units in just 24 hours. And in a video uploaded to her channel, she revealed that the subsequent pre-order campaign was near its end as well. So after 9 years and 2,000 YouTube videos, she finally released her own makeup line, and some people estimated that she made over 4.8 million. A lot of her subscribers that had early access to her palettes were pretty happy to get them, but unfortunately a lot of people were not happy with that experience as well. She exclusively invited some of her loyal followers to a party in a rented home in Los Angeles, and what you had to do was to fill out your information, like sensitive information. Some people were saying like their phone number and their address and their social media account, and she would handpick a bunch of people that she wanted to invite to that exclusive event, so they would have first access. And they were all mostly like small YouTubers that would love just to have the palette, but unfortunately, even though these people were really happy about getting that product, there was a huge number of people who were also very, very disappointed. After the first wave of positive reviews that received PR, then came the negative reviews that people had bought with their own money.
There's excess glitter still on the brush, fucking fell down my face.
Had trouble getting it to blend out.
What saved a lot of us from spending money on this was some brave YouTubers that spoke their mind.
You would think that this palette cures cancer, brings world peace, ends terrorism, and is God's gift to the world.
Ruined my whole base, everything. It looked like shit.
But it makes it difficult to get a nice blend around the edges.
The glitter is so strong and dominant. It basically looked like a fat kid at camp who got...
I'm a little ticked off. I mean, I have to be honest, it kind of, I'm gonna say, it kind of
And it
pissed
can
me
get
off.
kind of
Because
muddy. I felt like
once I
I
started
really
using
had
the
to
palette,
take my
I was
time
like,
with
Still felt like it was too much for a fucking Tuesday. And I still found that in even using a smaller amount, it would still transfer all over my fucking face.
There were several
And this
times
is coming
during my
from a bitch
application
who likes
with
to
these
mean
masks, I
Bobak
just felt
on
like
the reg.
I wanted it to be softer
Again,
and blended
no matter
out
how many
more,
times
but I
used
just
this
had to
product,
add
whether it was
more
a lot
color
or a little or
to
whatever,
keep it from
still
being
just looked
patchy.
weird on me. It didn't look right. There was too much glitter fallout that it would just take over the look.
it's just not working for me, okay? I was sort of like, you know what?
To test out,
was
but
a
I
little
did
ticked
have
off
issues
by all those
with
reviews,
these masks.
and I'm
I
just
just
gonna
have
go
to
here, I'm
be
gonna
honest
say
with
it,
you guys.
because it made me feel like they were busy kissing Tati's bleep as opposed to really talking about the palette. You know, and maybe
Started to burn and hurt, and even after I flushed my eye out, my whole face was so goddamn red for at least 6 hours. I had such an adverse burning reaction to it. It was from there I realized I cannot mess with this palette anymore. I need to tap out.
It definitely
I'm done. Uncle, I call quits. So based on the experiences I described, I wholeheartedly will never touch this palette again.
When you blend, I got little spots. So on
And I really, really wanted it to work so goddamn badly. But alas, all I have to show for this is glitter herpes.
I do feel like these do have a little bit more fallout than I'd like to see.
said, I can't return it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
And she's right, there's no return policy listed on her website, no exchanges, nothing. And as you guys may remember in my previous videos, there's the issue of glitter. Glitter has been known to cause people to have their eyes removed. Now I know there's a difference between cosmetic glitter and regular glitter, which is more made of glass, but either way, whatever glitter that you're using, it doesn't matter. It will still end up somewhere in the environment. Once you wash it down the drain, it does get into the oceans, and it is so tiny, like the width of a hair, that unlike plastic bottles that you can say you can recycle them, PET glitter is just so tiny that they can't just filter it out of water. And unfortunately, it does get into the environment, and a lot of the marine and ocean animals end up consuming those little particles of glitter. And once they consume it, it becomes part of their body. And because ultimately they're eaten by other animals in the ocean, when we're on the top of the food chain, we do end up consuming that glitter. So while I'm all about people supporting their favorite guru and supporting their favorite or even brand, I've said this about ColourPop too. People should be aware of how this impacts the environment and the environment they live in, and how it actually eventually comes back to all of us. Currently, there's no biodegradable glitter, and any glitter that you use is basically small pieces of plastic that will eventually enter marine waters and eventually affect the environment. So whether you're supporting your favorite guru or brand like ColourPop, when you're dealing with glitter, it does eventually come into the environment, and it's not recyclable. And because humans are at the top of the food chain, we do end up consuming it back into our bodies. And unfortunately, when it enters our bodies, there is no way for it to degrade either. So when you consume it in large amounts, it does enter the bloodstream and cause a lot of health problems eventually down the line. So let's hope we're mindful of that. Anyway, moving on to the leak. I saw a while ago on Reddit, someone had said that there was a leak for the Tati Beauty Volume 2, and before I could take a screenshot of it, it looked something like an gold yellow palette, but the post got deleted, and so I tried to regenerate that with editing software, and basically it could be anything. Like when I think about it, Volume 2 could be anything. It could be gold, it could be blue, it could be pink, as long as she maintains the same type of style, which is sequined, glitter, matte. Basically, she could use any color of the rainbow to generate numerous different palettes with multiple numbers up to 2020, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people lining up to get it because they want to support their favorite guru. So my prediction is that there could be we could be looking at several variations of color. Now I know she said that she's more into neutrals, but you know, this was just the first volume, so we could be looking at multiple volumes. I don't know which one you guys are more into: purples, blues, yellows, greens. We've seen it all, but this one, the last one, was supposedly close to the sultry palette. It got a lot of popularity, so, and well, actually 4.8 million. So I think that she will be successful, and you will probably keep supporting her. But I really hope that the second launch would be more having consumers in mind rather than being carefully given out to a select hand-picked few that they knew would obviously give it good reviews. This product is mostly like a shoulder palette. For some reason, a lot of people like to put them on their bodies, and I know that there's going to be not just palettes but multiple different products in her line, but mostly the palettes I'm concerned about, and mostly of those, it's the glitter I'm concerned about, which ultimately ends up in the environment. And even though reviewers had issues with the fallout and pigmentation or patchiness, but I don't care about any of those as long as the environment is safe and we prevent makeup companies from destroying the environment and ultimately everybody's health and safety. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts were. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.